So you have a really big day coming up for one of your friends or one of your family members. A birthday, a wedding, an event where you want to give them a really special gift. And you want your gift to stand out. You want them to know that you put a little bit of time, effort, a little bit of thought into it. You want to get creative with it. You want to give them something memorable, something unique. But on the other hand, you want to make sure it's practical. You want to make sure it's something that's not going to gather dust up in the corner. Something they can use, something they really want. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make something that fulfills all of these desires. I have to thank my brother Craig for inspiring me. He made these for my sister Heather when she got married. Aren't they beautiful? Here are the materials you're going to need. Dollar bills, scissors, thumbtacks, pencils, and green gardening tape. Let's start with the most important part, which is folding your bills. You need to find the center of the bill, and this is super easy, of course. Fold it in half both ways, making a nice crease straight down the middle. When you're folding it lengthwise, don't extend the crease all the way to the edge. These are going to be the rose petals, and there should be no visible creases on them. So just sort of make a nice little cross in the middle. When you're folding it widthwise, go ahead and go all the way to the edge. Now, using the middle line as a guide, you're going to fold the corners in a triangular shape. Again, no need to extend those creases all the way to the edge. Repeat this 4 times until you create a perfect square right in the middle of the bill. It's going to look a little bit like a diamond though, because the edges are going to be 45 degrees off of the edges of the bill. Next, you're going to fold 2 of the edges in and flip the bill around, and then fold that tip to match exactly with the center. Repeat this on both sides. Now you have your base. Pop up the sides, and this is the center of your rose. Time to curl the edges now to make it look just right. For the center of the rose, think of a rosebud. Curl the edges in. Pull the edges taut with the scissors until you achieve your desired effect. Time for another bill. This time, try putting the opposite side out, or maybe use another denomination. If you want to be a big baller, you can always use a 50 or an 100. You're going to do exactly the same thing as the last bill. But this time, you're going to want to curl the edges outward. Repeat the process one more time until you have 3 bills total to make 1 rose. Then put them inside each other, just like Russian nesting dolls. Okay, now it's time to get out your thumbtacks. Use one to poke a hole in each of your bills right at the center. And then put it through all 3, pointing down to where the stem should be. It gets a little messy, but don't worry, we can adjust the folds and the shape later. Next, you're going to take one of your pencils and poke the thumbtack into the eraser. See? Nice and easy like that. Your last step is going to be wrapping that pencil with the gardening tape so that you can't tell it has smiley faces all over it. And voila!